If you were wondering what the face of endurance cycling was going to be in 2023, you're looking at it. The new Trek Domane SL5. Let's get on topic. Hey everybody, it's Thomas with Get Out Arizona, and you are watching another great episode of Bike Showcase on Toolbox Topic. I'm joined once again by my co-host Brandon Van Leuven. Brandon, how the hell you doing?
Doing very well, thanks.
Nice. Now I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we were going to do a knock block elimination video. That one went south a little bit. We're gonna regroup and come back to that one next week, so don't worry. But today I'm super excited because I didn't realize they had one here. This is the 2023 Trek Domane Gen 4, okay? Endurance, I would say multi-purpose road bike because of its capabilities.
I would too.
Yeah, for once he agrees with me, imagine that. So, you know, I was watching Big Bang Theory the other day when I was Zwifting, and I kind of like, almost like that dynamic, like I'm Sheldon and you're
I've never watched one episode of that.
Oh, geez, yeah, you'd probably agree. Chime in below if you agree with our dynamic as far as that goes. But seriously, guys, I'm super excited. This is a contender for my next bike purchase.
I think so too.
Yeah, see, Brandon agrees with me there.
Absolutely.
So, enough with the chit chat, Brandon. Get us started so these people can hear about all the amazing things that Trek has redesigned for this bike, why you feel going forward this sets the stage for endurance road bikes, and its multi-purpose capabilities. This is like the multi-tool of the Trek road bike lineup.
Let's start with the frame. They did a few things that I really like this year. First of all, they eliminated the IsoSpeed in the front.
Right.
So we're cutting back on the maintenance. We're also cutting back on the weight as well, because that little piece inside there, I think we had it in a previous toolbox topic. It's kind of a clunky, kind of a heavy piece of machinery that was up there. So that is gone. We also lose the adjustable IsoSpeed in the back, so you're only gonna get one setting now.
Okay.
Again, we're gonna save weight on the bike because Domane's been notoriously a little bit on the heavier side compared to our other bikes. And to me, what I like the most is, if you remember Gen 3, because we had the adjustable IsoSpeed in the rear, the seat tube came up to about there.
Yes.
It was all one piece up to here, and then the post slid into that. Now we have a more traditional seat post.
Right.
So that makes our job for fitting a customer much easier, because now we can slam the post and not have to worry about that seat tube.
I'm actually very happy that it's not a seat mast.
Right.
I hated those things.
Well, they're awesome. They have vertical compliance. They're lighter.
No, they're not.
And
they're
stronger,
like the knock block. Stop lying.
But for fitting purposes, it was a bit of a nightmare in some cases. This year we have a much more, well, I don't know. This is up to debate. But it's supposed to look a little more integrated up front. The cable routing, still a little bit on the tight side. Still got to kind of finagle things in there, but they did try to do a real nice job of keeping it looking nice and clean and looking aero in the front. What I like about this bike the most is, and this I think carries over from last year, is it comes with 32 size tires.
Right.
700 by 32. It can accommodate up to a 38.
Which is amazing.
So that's awesome, which means I can fit some speed terrains on here, 33s. Have plenty of room for mud clearance and rock clearance, and I can make this bike a road bike and a gravel bike.
And those speed terrains are actually the last tires that I rode on my 920, my Trek 920, the aluminum ones that you gave me, right? The Maxxis speed terrains.
Yep, Maxxis, I love those tires.
God, those are so amazing. They just really they brought new life into that bike itself before it became my permanent Zwift bike. So, another topic for another day. So, all right, so great innovations. Keep going, Brandon. What else do we have?
So the rest of the bike, to me, everything was in the frame this year. We have on this one, this is the SL5 version.
Right.
It's a 105 group on there. It's great stuff. It works just fine. Compact cranks up front.
Right.
1134 on the back. So it's versatile. It's a versatile drivetrain. Nothing crazy. Hydraulic disc brakes. Great. Nothing to shout about right there, but again, the frame, it's lighter this year. It's easier to maintain.
What's the weight?
This one is
56
is just going to be just under 20 pounds.
Just under 20 pounds?
Not svelte by any means compared to some of our other bikes, but it's not bad. As we go up into the SLRs, we're going to get a little bit better carbon. They're going to bring the weight down a little bit.
Right.
We may be able to get these things, you're going to pay for it. We may be able to get them down to 17, 18 pounds perhaps.
Okay, which isn't bad.
Yep.
Now, when I lifted this one up onto the rack, to me, it feels super light. And that's because, I mean, think about it, guys. Most of my bikes are hulking bikes. I mean, between, you know, the fuel, the rail, the timber jack for my bike packing and everything like that, none of those gals are lightweight by any stretch of the imagination. But this felt really good. And I know people are going to be like, oh, for, you know, a road bike that's 20 pounds, okay, stop, please. Don't be the weight weenie, okay? If you can't push this road bike up a hill, then maybe you shouldn't be on a road bike. Have you ever thought about that? Just saying, guys. It's not for like me to be snarky, but I'm just saying, let's keep it reasonable.
And
as far as that goes.
Also, you know, the technology is this is still that endurance geometry, so it's going to be a little bit of a heavier bike.
Right.
And if we can go back, in case people aren't familiar with the endurance geometry, the Domane is built for longer rides.
Yes.
Not meant to be a super quick bike or fast bike, but still it can be. It's all of what you got, you know, in the
Absolutely.
tank. But what gives it that endurance geometry is we have a slightly shorter top tube, slightly taller head tube, and a wheelbase that's a bit more raked out or a bit longer,
Right.
so that we have more stability on rougher terrain.
Yeah.
So the penalty of the weight, you get all those attributes on the backside.
Right.
So pick and choose your battles.
I would take 12 more ounces of weight for a more comfortable ride, you know, at that 40 to 60 mile ride mark, as far as that goes. Absolutely.
Right.
Now, when we talk about its versatility, even the Gen 3 Domanes, there's people that are full-on 38 millimeter tires on there. They're gravel riding these suckers. They're just getting all kinds of crazy. And you have people that are applying a lighter wheel set, different components, and bringing it down sub 17 pounds to really turn it into a more road bike. It's kind of like a chameleon, you know, in that regards. So for someone who may be looking possibly at the new Checkpoint, okay, SL5, or say an Amonda SL5, where does this fit into their paradigm? Why would someone choose this over one of those other two bikes?
Again, for me, it's the ability to do two things with one bike. I'm always telling you I'm trying to pare down my bikes. I'm trying to get rid of bikes.
Which is a lie.
So I want one bike that can do two things. That's for me.
Okay.
A lot of times I get down on bikes that are trying to do too many things.
Right.
Because there's always a sacrifice.
There is.
And this one, you have a fantastic road bike and a pretty damn good gravel bike with
Yes.
it. It's more, obviously it's a road bike, but it's better at
I think it's
being
better
a
at
gravel
mixed
bike
surfaces
than being
straight
like
road.
the dual sport. So it's more fun in that respect as well.
Right. And it's going to be a little bit snappier than Checkpoint. And I'll tell you what, guys, we will try to do, before these bikes find new homes, we'll try to do a bike showcase comparison where we're doing the Checkpoint against this new Gen 4 and maybe even the Amonda, compare those so we can really see the differences and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
And then you mentioned the Amonda as well. The Amonda's a different beast than this. It's snappier, it's faster, it's lighter, all those things. And trust me, I've tried this before. It has no gravel capability. I tried.
It really doesn't.
I tried on mine, and it was disastrous.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Now, before we go, I mean, and again, this is going to be, for the most part, I don't want to say garden variety, but it's the SL5, it's the 105 group. You really don't need anything more than that. Brandon and I have said this multiple times. Yes, we're a little spoiled, and what we choose to put on our bikes is completely different, but the 105 is an amazingly capable group.
And now this year it is in DI2 as well, if you choose to go DI2 105.
Man, I'd rather go SRAM. Just saying, there's where my allegiance lies as far as that goes. You've got the hydraulic brakes, you got a decent hub set or wheel set that you can upgrade, would probably be one of the first things I would upgrade on this bike.
I agree with that.
But for the price tag, which I believe is $3,200,
$3,500.
$3,500, man, again, we're talking about a rock solid bike.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong choosing this one to be your all-around multi-purpose bike. And if you were so inclined, you get a different wheel set, and now you're just swapping out wheels to go true road or true gravel, and you can have it all just in one setup.
That's where we're keeping it under that 4,000 mark is in the wheel set. That would be the one thing that might be non-negotiable in this. Is this wheel set is not impressive. Let's just put it that way. So
it'll get the job done until you're ready to get a new set.
Put a rad wheel set on this thing, and I would be extremely happy to own this bike.
Yeah, absolutely. So, anything else, Brandon, at this point?
Let's call it.
Yeah, no, there you go. So there you have it again. Once again, the Trek Domane 2023 Gen 4 endurance bike. I love this bike. Again, it's a contender for which one I'm going to take home next. Between this, the Checkpoint, and
the ongoing debate.
The FX Sport 6, which hasn't arrived yet, but yeah, so it's an ongoing debate. All right, like, subscribe, bell notification. The trifecta helps out the video, helps out the channel. Links down below. The most important one, Trek Bicycle Stores of West Phoenix in Goodyear, Arizona. Have any questions about today's video, comment or follow the link. Give Brandon and his guys and gals a call. They'll be more than happy to help you out. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, the devil's work, but it's necessary to get the word out about Get Out Arizona, and you can keep up with our day-to-day. Group rides, group hikes, all kinds of fun stuff that we do. Also, affiliate links down below. They're all affiliate links now, guys, so if you follow one of those and make a qualifying purchase, you will not be charged any additional money, but we'll get a little bit of a commission, and it helps out with park passes, gas money, and coffee money, the other trifecta that we love here so much. So, on that note, my friends, what do we always say? Be kind to yourself and others, be amazing stewards on the trail. We have to ask, what are you waiting for?
Get out, Arizona.
Yeah, we'll see you on that next adventure. Talk to you again soon, guys. Brandon?
Yep.
Have a good one.
Thanks.